Picture this. It's 1957. Astronomers at the Tonantzintla Observatory in Mexico are conducting a routine sky survey. Then they see it, a point of light that makes absolutely no sense. It appears as a star, but something's terrifyingly wrong. This object blazes with an intensity that defies physics. It's impossibly distant, yet shining so brilliantly it pierces through nearly the entire observable universe. The astronomers check and recheck their data. This can't be real. They catalog it simply, TON 618. Tonantzintla object number 618, a mysterious dot on a photographic plate. What they didn't know was that they had just discovered one of the largest black holes ever found in the universe. They had found a monster. Pause for a second. Imagine something so massive that our entire solar system, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, everything, could fit inside it 40 times over. That's TON 618. Decades later, we finally understood what it was. TON 618 isn't a star. It's a quasar, the brightest quasar of its kind, one of the most luminous phenomena in existence. Powering this cosmic lighthouse is a supermassive black hole weighing 66 billion times more than our Sun. 66 billion solar masses. If you place TON 618 where our Sun is, its event horizon would stretch past Neptune and keep going, 40 times farther into the darkness. The word quasar means quasi-stellar radio source, something that looks like a star but is actually a supermassive black hole feeding violently. At the center of a galaxy, a black hole pulls everything toward it. Gas, dust, stars, all spiraling inward, doomed. This material forms a massive disk around the black hole. As matter spirals closer, it accelerates to nearly the speed of light. Think about that. Chunks of matter the size of planets, racing at 300,000 kilometers per second, slamming into each other. The particles collide, friction builds, temperatures soar into the millions of degrees. The disk begins to glow, radiating X-rays, ultraviolet, visible light. Energy so intense it becomes visible across billions of light years. The result? A beacon so brilliant it outshines every star in its galaxy combined. Hundreds of billions of stars, all fading compared to this blazing core. This is a feeding black hole, not dark, not silent. Blazing with cosmic fury. TON 618 sits approximately 18.2 billion light years from Earth. The light we see left TON 618 about 10.8 billion years ago, when the universe was only 3 billion years old. We're watching ancient history frozen in photons that traveled for eons. And what's happening at TON 618 right now? We have no idea. We won't know for another 10.8 billion years. By then, our Sun will be dead. Earth will be gone. At the heart of our Milky Way lurks Sagittarius A, a supermassive black hole weighing 4 million solar masses. It holds our entire galaxy together. TON 618 is 16,500 times more massive. Pause and let that settle. 16,000 times bigger than the monster holding our galaxy together. M87*, the black hole photographed in 2019, that famous orange ring, weighs 6.5 billion solar masses. TON 618 is 10 times more massive than that. Only Phoenix A might exceed it at 100 billion solar masses, but those measurements are uncertain. TON 618 is confirmed, measured, real. And here's the question that haunts astronomers. How did it grow so impossibly large, so fast, in a universe barely 3 billion years old? But understanding TON 618's mass is just the beginning. When you hear how vast its event horizon truly is, you'll realize our solar system is nothing more than a speck of dust. The numbers will terrify you. Every black hole has an event horizon. Cross that threshold and nothing, not even light, can escape. For a black hole with our Sun's mass, That boundary is just 3 kilometers across. But ton 618. Stop and brace yourself. The event horizon of ton 618 is approximately 2,600 astronomical units across. An astronomical unit, AU, is the distance from Earth to the Sun, about 150 million kilometers. Earth to Sun, 1 AU. Sun to Neptune, 30 AU. Ton 618's event horizon is 2,600 AU across. If you place this black hole where our Sun sits, its event horizon would stretch past Neptune and keep going 40 times farther into space. You could fit our entire solar system inside 40 times over. Everything humanity has ever known, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, every asteroid, every comet, all of it fits inside ton 618's event horizon 40 times. Light traveling at 300,000 kilometers per second takes 11 days to cross from one side to the other. Light takes 8 minutes to reach Earth from the Sun, but 11 full days to cross ton 618's event horizon. Ton 618 weighs 66 billion times more than our Sun. The Sun weighs 333,000 Earths and holds 8 planets in orbit across billions of kilometers. Ton 618 is 66 billion times more massive. That's approximately 22 quadrillion Earths, a number so large it loses all meaning. Black holes grow by consuming matter. But there's a limit called the Eddington limit. When a black hole feeds, radiation creates outward pressure, slowing growth. There's a maximum rate for mass accumulation. Yet ton 618 reached 66 billion solar masses in just 3 billion years. The universe was born 13.8 billion years ago. Ton 618 was already this massive when the universe was only 3 billion years old. That's faster than theories predict. How did it do this? Maybe it started with a massive seed, an enormous gas cloud collapsing directly into a black hole. Or maybe it somehow fed faster than the Eddington limit allows. Or maybe there's something about black hole growth we don't understand. Some mechanism in the early universe we've completely missed. Ton 618 pushes our understanding to the breaking point. It shows us the early universe was stranger and more violent than we imagined. But the mystery of its growth is just one piece. What makes ton 618 extraordinary is its brightness, the sheer energy it unleashes. When you discover how luminous this quasar is, you'll understand why it's visible from the edge of the universe. At its peak, ton 618 was approximately 140 trillion times brighter than the Sun. 140 trillion times brighter. The Sun illuminates our entire solar system and powers all life on Earth. Ton 618 was 140 trillion times more luminous. Imagine standing on a planet in that distant galaxy. You look up. Every star in the sky fades compared to one thing, the quasar at the center, ton 618. It would be brighter than every star in that galaxy combined. Hundreds of billions of stars, and the quasar outshines them all. Even though that light has traveled for 10.8 billion years, we can still detect it from 18.2 billion light years away. That's how impossibly bright ton 618 was. But here's the shift in perspective. The light we see left ton 618 10.8 billion years ago. We're seeing it as it was when the universe was 3 billion years old. What does ton 618 look like today, right now? We don't know. We can't know. Light from its present won't reach us for another 10.8 billion years. By then, our Sun will be dead. Earth will be gone. We're separated by time itself. A 10 billion year gulf we can never cross. All we see is the past. Quasars were most common when the universe was 3 to 4 billion years old, the peak era of black hole feeding. The universe was denser, more chaotic, filled with gas. Galaxies collided, funneling matter into their central black holes. Ton 618 represents that era, the peak of cosmic violence. Now, 10 billion years later, most quasars have gone quiet. The gas is consumed, galaxies have settled, black holes sit dormant, the feast is over. Our Sagittarius A was probably a quasar once. Now it's mostly dormant. Ton 618 might be exactly like that now. The accretion disk might have thinned. The light might have faded. What remains could be a 66 billion solar mass giant sitting silently in darkness. Or maybe it's still shining, still feeding, still growing. We won't know for billions of years. Somewhere 18.2 billion light-years away, Ton 618 exists right now. Whether bright or dark, feeding or quiet, but we're forever cut off. Separated by the structure of spacetime itself. The speed of light is absolute. All we have is ancient light carrying a story from when the universe was young and violent. Ton 618 stands as a monument to the early universe, to when black holes grew beyond comprehension, to the extremes physics allows. It's one of the largest black holes we've ever found. A cosmic titan that challenges our theories and reminds us how vast and terrifying the universe is. And all we can do is watch and wonder. Wonder what's happening there now, knowing we'll never see it. Wonder how it grew so impossibly fast. Wonder what other monsters lurk beyond our telescopes. The light continues its journey, carrying its message across billions of years, a whisper from the dawn of time, and we watch, and we wonder, always looking back through time, always seeing echoes. Only the past, always the past.